Ain, the proud and disrespectful girl. Long ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by tall trees and flowing streams, lived a girl named Ain. She was known throughout the village for her beauty and intelligence. Her parents were respected, and her family were comfortable, but Ain carried a dangerous weakness in her heart. She was proud and disrespectful. She doesn't greet elders. She talks back at her parents and fights her mates. Ain believed she was better than everyone else. She spoke loudly among elders, ignored advice, and laughed at correction. When her mother said, "Greet the elders properly," Ain replied, "Why should I bow to people who know nothing new?" When her father warned her, "Pride destroys faster than fire," she scoffed and walked away. The village elders watched her and shook their heads. "A child who rejects wisdom invites hardship," they said. One afternoon, during a village gathering, the oldest elder stood to speak. Tradition demanded silence. Ain interrupted him. "Why listen to old stories?" she mocked. "The world has changed." The crowd gasped. The elder looked at her calmly and said, "My child, the river that forgets its source will dry up." Ain laughed loudly, proud of her boldness. Another afternoon, when her mother was prepared to go to the farm, she called Ain and instructed her to do her chores, which includes fetching water and washing the dishes. Immediately, her mother left for the farm. Ain said to herself, "I am not in the mood to do any chores, because I want to go hang out with my friends." She left the house, thereafter to visit her friend Chisholm. Ain got to Chisholm's house, met two other girls playing together with Chisholm. Immediately she dragged Chisholm away from the girls. "Why are you talking to those dirty, poverty-stricken girls?" Chisholm replied, "They are my friends too. Please do not insult them because they are poor. They are humans too." The girls left the house feeling very sad. Chisholm also stopped being friends with Ain. Soon, Ain noticed changes. Friends stopped visiting her. People no longer offered help. Greetings went unanswered. Yet her pride blinded her. "They are jealous," she told herself. But pride had already begun its work. One evening, on her way back from the river, dark clouds gathered suddenly. Rain poured heavily, and the path became slippery. Ain fell and injured her leg. She cried out for help, but the girls in the village laughed at her and said, "Good for you, disrespectful little brat," and went away. She started crying, as it was getting dark. She couldn't walk as she had sprained her ankle. At last, an old man passing by heard her. He recognized her, but did not rush forward. "Child," he said, "do you know me?" Ashamed, Ain nodded. He helped her home slowly, saying nothing more. The village girls saw her and the old man, and mocked, asking why the old man would help a disrespectful and proud girl like Ain. For days, Ain could not walk properly. She depended on the very people she once insulted. Each act of kindness burned her pride. She remembered every harsh word she had spoken. For the first time, she understood. Pride does not make one strong. It makes one alone. When Ain healed, she changed. She visited the elders and knelt before them. She greeted villagers with humility. Some doubted her, but consistency proved her sincerity. Years passed. Ain grew into a woman known not for pride, but for wisdom and respect. She taught children that intelligence without humility is empty. When young girls asked her how she learned respect, she replied, "Pride taught me through pain what wisdom tried to teach me through words." Moral of the story: pride pushes helpers away. Disrespect destroys future blessings. Humility attracts wisdom and favor.